Good evening. The Dolores County Broadcasting Network presents the DCTV 4-H Evening News Program with special commentary about the Jets-Donkeys game. This news program is for Monday, December 11th, 2017. Camera people, Devin and Hannah. Video engineer and producer and sound engineer, Edward. Teleprompter and prompter, Myra. News anchor, Nick. Meteorologist, Daniel. And this is the news director, the horrible coach of the horrible team called the New York Jets. Just for all of you Donkey fans out there, yep, you whooped up on the Jets. They didn't even have 100 yards in total offense. That's the worst they've done in almost 20 years. You also knocked their quarterback out for the rest of the season. Congratulations to the Donkeys for actually a very well-played game, and the Jets just need to go to some other city. And now the news.
Good afternoon and welcome to the DCTV 4-H Evening News and Weather Program. Help keep our kids' news show on the air by becoming a sponsor. To buy sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. This story is from the Journal. New drug could stall deadly symptoms of rattlesnake bite. As soon as the rattlesnake sinks its fangs into a victim, the venom starts traveling through the bloodstream. Within seconds, people can experience pain, swelling, bleeding, and trouble breathing. It's a race against time to get to the hospital, the only place that rarely offers antivenom. The longer it takes to get the treatment, the higher the odds of long-term injury or death. One University of Arizona doctor hopes to buy people more time before they get to the hospital. Professor Vance Nielsen, the vice chair and research at the Department of Anesthesiology at the College of Medicine Tucson, said his research could help stall the spread of rattlesnake venom through the body. Nelson is researching the potential of injecting a combination of carbon monoxide and iron in a rattlesnake bite area to slow the spread of venom. So far, he's made progress in rabbits, buying about an hour time. The idea is not to replace antivenom, but to extend the time patients have until they can get treatment. Arizona has the highest rattlesnake bite per capita in the country. Arizona Poison and Drug Information Center records 250 to 300 bites a year on average, but one official said the higher is likely higher because people don't report all bites. Mojave greens can be found in areas of Arizona. Its venom is considered toxic in the United States, especially venom B. Quick medical help is crucial to survival. Be extra careful out there because you can't kill a Mojave since it is considered endangered. Following source from the Denver Post. As CO2 emissions flatten, more powerful greenhouse gases flood the atmosphere. Global carbon dioxide emissions remain flat for a third year in a row, yet more powerful greenhouse gases keep on creeping up. According to the annual report of the European Union, Netherlands Environmental Assessment Agency, the U.S., Russia, China, and Japan have decreased their CO2 output from 2015 to 2016, while the EU stayed flat and India's emissions continued to increase. But emissions of methane and nitrous oxide have been increasing. Methane molecules travel roughly 30 times more heat than carbon dioxide over a century. And the gas comes from agriculture, coal, and gas production landfills. Nitrous oxide, known as laughing gas, traps about 300 times more heat than carbon dioxide. It's emitted by soil fertilizers and chemical productions. Agricultural statistics are not updated as frequently as the energy industry related numbers. The reports did not include complete data for those gases. Our preliminary assessment showed an upward trend in the U.S., China, Japan, India, Germany, and the United Kingdom, France, Poland, Italy, and Spain. Nitrous oxide emissions could get much worse as a result of global warming. Arctic permafrost contains roughly 67 million tons of the gas, and as that ice layer thaws, Up to one-fourth of the region could become a net emitter, according to a study published in July. The stories from the New England Herald. Dry early winter worries McPhee Reservoir managers. Winter is off to a slow start in the Lower Basin, and it's becoming a concern for McPhee Reservoir managers. Mountain snowpack is sparse, with more brown ground showing than snowy white. Snowtails, situated at various elevations of the Lower Basin, are recording 18% abnormal precipitation for this time of year, according to the National Resource Conservation Service. Last year, at this time, the basin was 122% of the normal. A silver lining is that McPhee has a strong carryover storage of 137 acre feet because of above average snowpack and runoff last winter. Active storage of 270,000 acre feet is needed to provide full water supply for farmers in 2018, so we already at half the supply needed, Pearson said. Enough excess water for a 2018 boating release below McPhee Dam would require at least an average winter snowpack. With full farmer supply and anticipated even with a below average winter snowpack, a weak winter could create a lack of carryover at the end of the season, putting the 2019 season at more risk. Pearson said the U.S. Drought Monitor shows that western Colorado and eastern Utah moved into the moderate drought category, and a dry trend is expected to continue according to forecasts. Also, a La Nina weather pattern forming in the equilateral equatorial Pacific tends to favor northwest with wet storms with less precipitation for the southwest. Now here are dumb laws. Dumb laws in Indiana. It's illegal to sell cars on Sunday. Pedestrians crossing the highway at night are prohibited from wearing taillights. No one may catch a fish with his bare hands. It's against the law to pass a horse on the street. You are required to pour your drink into a glass. You cannot get out of paying for a dependent's medical care by praying for him or her. Spiteful gossip and talking behind a person's back are illegal. In Beech Grove, it is forbidden to eat watermelon in the park. In Elkhart, it's illegal for barbers threatening to cut off kids' ears. Maybe you could threaten the parents instead. In Evansville, while driving on Main Street, you may not have your lights on. In Indianapolis, hopefully residents will see have a speedometer on their horses, for they cannot ride them in excess of 10 miles per hour. And now Daniel with the weather.
The current temperature is 53 degrees. The high for today was 62 degrees and the low was 22 degrees. Winds have been between 1 and 10 miles per hour from the east. The gusts have been up to 21 miles per hour. The barometer is at 30.40 inches and is falling. The humidity is at 7%. There has been no 107 inches of moisture measured today by the DCTV weather station. Moisture for the month is 0.01 inch. Moisture for the year is 7.96 inches. The Pacific Northwest and the west of the country is clear and sunny. Across the south, it is also clear and sunny. From Wisconsin into Maine and south into Illinois and the Virginias, there is snow. The north of Kentucky and the north of Virginia are getting some rain. Some rain. Now for your exclusive DCTV 5-day forecast. Tuesday, sunny. High 53, low 21. Wednesday, mostly sunny. High 53, low 23. Thursday, mostly sunny. High 49, low 21. Friday, mostly sunny. High 49, low 24. Saturday, mostly sunny. High 46, low 22. Now for our climate change CO2 report. Carbon dioxide is one of the principal causes of climate change, and it is important that we report the CO2 weekly change. CO2 traps heat in the atmosphere, which causes climate instability, resulting in significant swings worldwide of moisture and hot cold temperatures. But it is important to note that the overall long-term climate trend is that the planet is warming. The following are the CO2 numbers in parts per million. For the week of December 3rd, last week 406.76. Week before last, 406.36. 1 year ago, 403.92. 10 years ago, 383.65. 50 years ago, 321.96. Thank you, Dr. Peter Tans of the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration and Michael McGee of the CO2 Earth website for this information. Remember, you can help keep our kids' news show on the air by buying the sponsorship. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Thank you. Now back to our news director.
And That's the end of today's DCTV 4-H evening news program. This is the news director, the woeful coach of those horrible New York Jets, saying thank you and good night, and thank you for watching. I'll get it straight.